What was the Mahjong player's favorite classic American band known for such hits as God Only Knows? The Riichi Boys. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Oh, what's this? No. Please be seated, everyone. Please. I understand that if you're watching this along at home, you just felt a wave of emotion, and before you knew it, you found yourself standing upright, giving me a standing ovation. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I put on my pants one leg at a time, just like everybody else, okay? It's all right. We can just enjoy a game of Riichi Mahjong together, even though I just painted the Sistine Chapel in front of your eyes. Hey, welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Obnoxious intros aside, I think that we've been playing pretty well recently. I don't know. I still think that it's been a really, really long time since we've gotten first place again. We're chasing that epic thrill of high school, the epic highs and lows of high school Mahjong, right? Getting that first place. It's definitely a journey. And I'll also be honest with you right now. This is the third video I've recorded today, okay? I wore a different sweater for the other two. I changed it to this sweater because I didn't want it to feel too samey. But I have like 9 brain cells available for use every morning, and each video costs like 3 brain cells. I'm down to my last 3 brain cells, okay? Your safety is not guaranteed with this commentary. If this is the video that you're gonna show to friends that's like, hey, I watched this streamer slash YouTuber named Yusong. I think he's pretty funny. He's really handsome. Your words, not mine. Your words. Maybe this one is not the one to do it. Okay. Welcome back. Okay, I think that our philosophy lately of throwing away bad hands is actually really, really good. You ever do that in life? Like you just throw away all the good stuff so that what you end on is amazing. Let me rephrase this, okay? Do you ever do that thing where you like eat around the burger so that your last bite of the burger is like a perfect encapsulation of the meal? Look, I'm not gonna, ooh, 1 tile away from Riichi on a perfect Ishan 10. Holy moly, look at this. Waiting on a 6 or a 9 for a white dragon red 5 hand, literally out the dang gates. That's amazing. I definitely do that, right? Whenever I eat something, I try to save my last bite so that it is my favorite bite. I don't know. I guess you can just call me like a sentimental fellow. What is, excuse me? Was I reincarnated from a 1920s stockbroker? What is going on here? An auction manager? An auctioneer, I believe is the correct word. Now we wait on the 6s and the 9s here. Nice. Yeah, I always try to craft it. The thing is, with some foods, it's really hard to do that, right? Like you can't, because with a burger, you're kind of holding it in the center. It's very easy to go around town. But with a slice of pizza, it's actually very, very difficult to have the last bite of pizza be the best bite of pizza. The closest you can get, I mean, I don't think you can get even close. You could throw away the crust if you want, but then you're just like, come on. Then you're just like flirting with the devil. You know what I mean? Throwing away the crust is like, the crust still has a lot of chances to surprise you. You ever do that thing where, you know, if you order a pizza, they will usually send you something like a little garlic or a little ranch. You can request some sauce that you can dip the crust in. So when we were little, or when I was little, right? My family used to buy pizza from Papa John's all the time. And this is pre-controversy, okay? This is when Papa John was best known for better ingredients and better pizza, period. The SEO was not obliterated yet, okay? There were not Politico stories about Papa John yet, okay? We used to go there all the time. And every single time, we used to throw away the garlic that they give you for dipping the crust in. You want to know why it's difficult to be a first-generation Asian American immigrant? This is why. Because no one teaches you, and you just kind of got to figure it out yourself. And so I still vividly remember the first time I was at like a friend's house, and they were like, yeah, I was like, what are you doing with that sauce? Don't you just throw it away because it's like forbidden or whatever? Forbidden. Yeah, it's a forbidden jutsu, the pizza sauce. No. Don't you throw it away? They were like, no, we eat this with the crust. And I was like, my eyes widened and I was like, oh my God, I'm about to blow my parents' minds when I go home today. Holy moly. This is a great hand, by the way. 2 or a 5 of characters gets us into Tenpai. Same with a 3, same with a 5, same with a 1. Oh, that is the one Riichi that I do not want. For a single 3 of circles, no. We can do much better here. Well, I know my worth here, okay? If you're not gonna give me what I want, I'm gonna send my resume to a headhunter, and then you'll be sorry. So it says here that you bark and meow a lot on YouTube Riichi Mahjong commentary videos. Yes, it does say that, but can you look 1 bullet point lower? It says here that you've been described as the George Carlin of Riichi Mahjong YouTube commentary. Yes, I believe that is the case. So we actually did a little bit of research into your file, and we found that, I mean, I slammed the Riichi here, right? It's an early Riichi, and I want first place. I think, of course, I slammed the Riichi. I have 2 Dora here. We actually did a little bit of research in your file, and it turns out every time that someone commented, you're the George Carlin of Riichi Mahjong YouTube commentary, it was because you solicited it in the video. I can't force anyone to do anything, okay? Have you ever heard of Calvinism and free will? And then I twist it around on the interviewer and they give me the job with an immediate raise? This is not financial advice, okay? Don't get your professional lessons from me. Get it from, I don't know, anyone else. Anyone else. I still remember though, I've definitely received good like job interview advice, but it wasn't from my parents, because my parents, like, again, like 0th generation immigrants, right? And I was born in China. A lot of people might not know that, but we moved to the States when I was 4. Anyway, I remember in college, someone told me that their mom told them that, like, at the end of a job interview, you should ask, is there any reason why I shouldn't get this job? Because on the surface, it's a question of like, hey, am I unqualified in any way? If so, I would like to know, because I'm very interested in this opportunity, right? That's a very polite way of saying it. But if you wanted to go effing ham on them, if you wanted to go a little John Ham on them, just straight up ask, is there any reason why I shouldn't get this job? Holy moly. That's like calling Riichi in real life. Do you know what I mean? That's like a banging move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually have 6 shapes in our hand. What is going on here? I think we keep this 8 and this west, and we probably throw away this 8, 9 since it's our worst shape. It's not a double-sided weight, and it's not like a 1, 3, right? Like a 1, 3 we can improve by drawing a 4. This we would have to improve by drawing a 6 and then a 5, right? It's the 8, 9s and the 1, 2s. They'll get you. They're definitely not strong. If they're your only shape that you have in your hand, sure, go for it. You have to, like, you have to keep them. But with 6 shape, excuse me, real voice reveal. With 6 shapes like this, we have a little bit of luxury here. And we're gonna throw away our more dangerous tiles. First. 1 copy of the Dora in the 7 of characters. 1 copy of the red 5. Good. Looks like all my simping has not been in vain. Anyway. Dude, I might get a body pillow. Okay, I don't know. How would we feel? How do we feel as a society about body pillows? Body pillows get a bad rap, okay? But I think, and my significant other has said this as well, it's easier to fall asleep if you're hugging something. So I'm not getting a body pillow because I want a body pillow, okay? I am getting a body pillow because it is a medical improvement to the quality of sleep that I will be receiving. Thank you. Thank you. Can we push with this hand? Oh my God, we can push with this hand. I mean, we're the dealer and it's pretty good. I mean, if this tile passes, we're so happy that it does. 8 of characters looks safe. But we could also discard the west winds here and play it omega safe. I think I'm gonna play it safe. I know. We could chase the Riichi, but there's nothing. I mean, I suppose it's half Suji. We know that they don't have a 2-3. They could have a 5-6, but we have one copy of the 5-6. I'm not sure. We could still get back into Tenpai with this hand, by the way. It's not a Logre, not even by a long shot. Now it might be a Logre because this tile, there's nothing super safe about this either. Okay, some 5s coming out. Some 5s on the scene. It's like Yusong just joined Tinder. How dare you? Me, the self-deprecating voice inside my head. Is this worth it? It's like pure double sequence, maybe. All the 8s are gone, so the only way they can win off of this is if they have a pair of the 9s. I'll go for that. I need someone to discard a 4 of circles so I can discard this 1 of circles. Or if you just want to discard a 1 of circles, I'll also be very, very happy to see that, right? White dragon is also very safe. We can throw the 6 of bamboos whenever we want. This is the luxury of choice. Okay, let's see if they win off of the 1 of circles or the 4 of bamboo. Wow, they would have won off of the 1 of circles. Okay, this is maybe good that we didn't deal into this. So if we dealt into them, they would have just had Riichi, Pinfu, pure double sequence, and aura. It would have been 4 Han with not a lot of mini points, but still it would have been devastating. It's unfortunate that they sumoed while I was in the dealer seat as well. Okay. This hand, anything doing? We have a pair of the east winds, but not much else. Okay. Southwind can probably go. Again, the 9 is very redundant when the 6 is around. Just imagine we draw like a 7 or an 8. Like, yeah, the 9 of characters doesn't help us at all here. We got 5 shapes in this hand, but some of these shapes are pretty not great, and we're still looking for a pair somewhere in here. Looking like a pair with our pants on the ground, excuse me? Who said that? Yeah. It's hard, dude. I'm not saying like doing YouTube videos is difficult. No, doing YouTube videos is not difficult, okay? It's very, very fun. I'm not gonna pawn the first one. The rest of our hand is legitimately in shambles. I'm not gonna risk the family farm for this. And look at this. It's really unlikely that we draw the 7 of bamboo now, right? But I will say though, talking while you're playing any game is like a -15 debuff to intelligence. It just happens, dude. I don't know why. We should have discarded the 6, by the way. It just absolutely happens. The human brain is not meant to. Sure. I guess because now we're 1 away from Tenpai. Now if we pawn the east wind or we chi into a 3 of circles, we are in Tenpai. It doesn't feel great because this is not a very valuable hand, and a crosslord opens up with a 1. Interesting. So what could they have here? Doesn't seem like they're going for an outside hand. I think they're going for this white dragon. Because how else could they? Yeah, okay, so they do take it. So we could have filibustered there, right? We could have just went the entire game without discarding the white dragon, and they wouldn't have been able to win. It's a legitimate strategy, and I think one that we could probably employ more often, but it's not a very fun strategy because it means that we don't get to win as much. They pawn the 8 of characters. It's looking like an all simples hand, right? They haven't discarded any circle tiles, but they're certainly not going for a flush in the circle suit. So this feels okay. Can't see that. This is starting to look a lot like Christmas, which feels pretty good. Oh, why am I so scared to discard the 2? This could come from a 3-3-4 shape, right? It's later in the game. Oh man, do I ever? Oh, thank you. I could kiss you on the mouth right now. Now we have a reason to fold, because I think if I was playing this game alone in the dark at night under the covers with myself, I would not push here. I think I would search for any reason to fold. I'll throw the east winds. See, this is why we're grateful that we didn't pawn the east winds, right? Like this safety is worth more than like the chance to win with a very, very small hand. Literally 1 Han, right? Lindsay's last name is Lohan. I can't stop saying it. It's fun. Should we try to search for a new rhyme? Animal Crossing new rhyme? Someone's thinking about this one, and it's not me, though. Okay, I'll definitely throw it. So the 6 is safe because it's inside Tsuji, but I don't know. Someone could still be waiting on a pair of the 6s, and I'm not really comfortable with that. Someone could also be waiting on a 5-7, 5-7 weight, a middle weight. It's not super likely, but it's still a possibility. All right, anything else? We got this 3 of circles that we could throw. 10. Oh. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have 2 more tiles that we need to throw. So what's looking safe here? What's good on the menu? I mean, the south wind is definitely safe, but we need, oh lordy, we need one more safe tile here. I could make the Suji read, right? How many 3s are visible? 3? They probably don't have a 3-4. We have a lot of the 4s too, but it's still possible. I mean, okay, if you're gonna give me the 8, I'll take it. I mean, they can't win off of a 3-4, right? Because they've discarded the 5. So the 2 theoretically should be safe, but if this is something like all triplets, I'm very scared by this. Oh my god, they had 3 Dora red 5. Riichi all simples. That feeling when you're certainly not the protagonist anymore? Ay. Okay, this hand is interesting. I'm not sure where it comes from or where it goes, but something, Cotton Eye Joe, I suppose. 1, 2, 3. Dude, this hand looks good, but it only has 3 shapes in it. Okay, maybe we go for a half flush in the circle suit. It's possible here. Shouldn't have discarded the North Wind if that was the case, but with only 3 shapes in hand, I think it would be very premature. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about when we're talking about premature, okay? I think it would have been a little bit premature to go for this. Green Dragon red 5, I'll accept that. 8 of characters isn't doing anything for us, and keep in mind, if we continue to draw circle tiles, we can still go for the flush. It's not impossible, but if we draw 3 of characters, I don't think we go for it. I think it's a little too greedy. This could be a flush in the bamboo suit, very scary. If that's the case, then they could maybe use the west wind as well. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see whose hand gets there first. Ah, okay, that changes things. This definitely changes the game. The door is the 8 of circles. I, being a good player, of course I recognize this very early on, and not just now because it's shiny when it got into our hand. This might be a bad idea. This might be a bad idea. And by that I mean it's almost certainly a bad idea, but we're going for it. And the left lord is willing to discard bamboo tiles already. Okay, that feels bad. I don't necessarily want to chi that. That's not a strong chi. Oh boy, this hand is bad. I guess I shouldn't have pawned the green dragon. Maybe, oh, maybe we, oh. I mean, even if we take the 1 away from Tenpai, we would have to discard the 5 of circles in all likelihood, and I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay, so how many 7s are visible? 3 7s are visible, and they can't have a 4-5. They could have a 6. They could have a 7-8 in the character suit, right? Definitely possible that they're waiting on this 6 to come home from the war. I will do this as it's Suji to this 6, although, you know, they could have a pair of the 9s in their hand for that coveted half flush. Sure, I will also throw away a Westwind now that it's revealed to be safe, but we got nothing. We got maybe the 4 of circles as our last remaining safe tile. Oh boy, a little bit in shambles right now, a little bit in shambles. All the 4 of circles are gone, so the 3 of circles should also be safe here. Okay, maybe if we're lucky, we can still get into Tenpai. Of course, this isn't 100% safe, right? They could still have a 1-2 of circles weight, but there's a lot of 1s on the table as well, and that's a worse weight for sure. Wow, they end up winning off of the 6 of circles. They must have done a lot of fancy footwork to get their hand back into ready shape. And this is when the protagonist starts to reveal themselves. You gotta take notice. They definitely have tile flow right now. What are we doing here? Define the relationship. What are we? Is this a half flush hand? Am I really about to tear up a pair of the 6 of characters to do so? Yuppers. Yuppers, dude. We gotta go for the half flush here. It's like what? You're gonna go to happy hour and not order a fun little mojito? Look, when I studied abroad in Paris, And I really found myself there. It was kind of, oh, I suppose if you're gonna ask me to talk about it, I guess I could tell you a little bit about it. Yeah, I guess I really found myself there, and it was a really formative experience. Nah, dude, it's so obnoxious when people talk about studying abroad, but I did study abroad. It was lost on me because I can't really imbibe alcohol, okay? The best I can do is like half a beer, and my heart starts going, my heart starts going so fast. It starts going speed racer, okay? It goes so fast. It's not a fun experience for me. It's like a, oh, I'm gonna die maybe kind of an experience. So this is just a half flush hand. Maybe if we're lucky, we get the red 5 or something along those lines. But this to me is just a half flush. I suppose that's not nothing. Could have maybe even kept our hand closed, discarded the north winds, and gone for the full flush. That's also possible. We got ourselves a nice little tenpai here. People, if they're paying attention, probably noticed that I'm going for a half flush. Now the bamboo tiles are going to be a lot more dangerous to discard, but the sand is not really valuable otherwise. So maybe if we're lucky, we get to draw into a three of bamboo and we go for a half outside hand and a half flush. It's too greedy. I think it's genuinely too greedy. We could go for it. Don't think it's worth it. Don't think it's worth it here. A crosslord pawns the red dragon. They are 100% committed. Okay. I mean, they don't know that my hand is actually kind of worthless. They don't know that my hand is only worth 2 Han. And that you shouldn't mess with the Zohan. We need to think of another rhyme, because Goku-san is Gohan, Lindsay's name is Lohan, and don't mess with the Zohan are all great. And probably at this point, there will be things in the comment section that tell me, hey, why don't you say this instead? It's way funnier. So I gotta try to beat that, you know what I mean? It's like the Game of Thrones directors looking on the subreddit for how to end their series, you know? Gohan, Lohan, go on? We'll find it. Kurt Vaughn again? Nah, it's clumsy. It's clunky. If you have any suggestions in the comments below, please let me know. It has to be like smooth, you know what I mean? Has to go down like a smooth brandy. Now, do I know what a smooth brandy tastes like? No. I don't know if I've ever had brandy in my entire life. My only experience with that word is primarily from a Feist song, Brandy Alexander. So yeah, I'm pretty cultured. I don't know if this is necessarily safe, but they don't have a 7-8 weight, and they probably don't have a 4-5 weight. That's my thinking. They probably don't have a 3-4 weight. I don't know. It's feeling a little risky. Oh my god, they sumo. They sumo on one of the tiles that we needed too, dude. What is this? You won with your baby hand? That was my baby hand. How dare you? All right, our last chance at the dealer seat. If there was a time to go attack mode, this is the time. If there was ever a time to summon Celtic Guardian in attack position, now is the time. Now is the time. All right, would love to draw into a green or a red dragon here. That's why I'm keeping him around for a little bit longer. We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the bamboo suit. We only need like one more. Wow. What? Okay, we only need one more bamboo tile to kind of send us down that path, right? We draw a 7 or an 8 and we're pretty happy here. Could even get on a single tile wait for the red dragon or something. Okay, so that's a really good sign. Like this is a really solid shape here. I don't necessarily know how to play this, so I'm gonna do that. If we draw again, this could be our pair, this could be a double-sided weight, and then the rest of our hand could be that 1 through 9 in the bamboo suit. Wow. Unbelievable. This is our one chance at the dealer seat, dude. It lasted barely longer than I do. Unnecessary and dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 orphans in this hand. If we draw another unique orphan, I'll go for the Yakuman here. I'll go for the Yakuman, but we have to draw another unique orphan, or we just get 9 initial draw. Sure. I want the chance to have like a good hand to fight with. We had 2 completed shapes, but only 2. Okay, this is a much better shape. How many Han do we need to get inside of a Tootsie Pop? Does it take to get into the center of a Tootsie Pop? We need like 3 Han direct hit or like a Sumo Mangon Okay, this is actually perfect. I think we go for the half flush red dragon here. Unfortunately, it's not in the suit of the Dora. We can't exactly make easy use of the Dora, but you know, maybe we can keep it closed, call her Riichi, save a horse, ride a cowboy. There's a lot of options available to us right now. Even half outside hand, right? If we draw into a 1, 2, 3 and a 7, 8, 9 and a wolf wolf here and a wolf wolf there, that's not that bad. Pure double sequence. Okay, but if we're gonna do stuff like that, I think the half flush dream is definitely alive. Maybe even 7 pairs. This is shaping up to be a very zuzzy hand indeed. I don't think that we can pawn the red dragon yet. We need to guarantee a little bit more value in this hand before we do. Okay, there's a white dragon. All of our honor tiles very much still alive. Call me a song from the Portal universe. One of bamboo is not really helping. I mean, if anyone's paying attention, if anyone's looking up right now, they should know that what I'm going for is, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? And we're hoping just to get second place. Although at this point, like, maybe we should just be happy that we're in third and try to complete any hand as fast as possible. I mean, a 3-han direct hit. Like, we'll open up for a 2 of characters, I think. A 3-han direct hit. Ooh. Okay, now we definitely have enough, right? Red dragon, prevalent wind, half flush, that's 4-han, but because it's a lot of honor tiles, we'll have a lot of mini points. So that feels pretty good. I don't know what necessarily. Oh no, left lord cuts the Dora. That means their hand is probably pretty close. Is there ever a world where we fold this? And I know that's not what you want to hear right now. Oh my god, we're 1 tile away from 7 pairs. Oh my god, okay, if I chi this, is that actually good? Or are we just 1 tile away from 7 pairs? Oh no, what do we do here? I think we discard the 1, keep this 3-4-4 shape alive. Arguably, we should have discarded the 7 as well. Oh, friends, it is rough times at Richmond High right now. The 7 pairs Tenpai is really, really alluring, but this is a little bit like, I'm stressed out because we got too much of a good thing right now. Genuinely. Are we even in Tenpai? No, we're 2 away from Tenpai. That's disconcerting. Westwind should be fine. Dude, I know that left lord is sitting ready to run with a baby hand as well. That definitely hurts. Another Dora. Okay. Someone might just be stockpiling up honor tiles because they don't want to give them to me, right? Like, it's very, very scary to throw a live Southwind right now. Someone could just be sitting to run off of that. 7 of bamboo. At least it's safe for left lord. They chi. Interesting. Maybe they misplayed, or maybe they drew into like a weirder situation. Sure, 6. At least we know that the 7 is safe. The 3 of characters is not safe at all. They could still have a 4-5. Like, we only have 2 of the 4s. We could very well deal in with a character tile here. I mean, if we get the chance to call Riichi with this hand, I think we definitely do. If we get the chance to be in Tenpai here. This is a disgusting hand. Riichi, red dragon, a closed half flush, which is 3-han. This is an insta Mongon. It's an insta Mongon. I mean, it's definitely enough to secure second, but I don't know if it's enough to. Oh, this is a very risky tile. But maybe if we sumo into like 3 aura or something along that, maybe if we con the red dragon, there's a chance that we could. Like, this has the potential to be a monster hand, right? We could even overtake first place if that's the case. Right Lord has to make some really difficult decisions because they're in last place. Oh, they discard a character tile. Okay. And they have to fight, otherwise they end the game in 4th place, right? Okay, this is a horrifying situation. Please, another character tile that they can't use. Wow, what is this? It's an interesting fold. Maybe they're just trying to get into Tenpai so the game's not over. Of course, it doesn't matter if I just sumo the tile myself. Would love to. Oh, the Southwind might have gotten us there. Oh, the south wind might have gotten us there, friends. I mean, but it's mathematically worse for us, right? 6 tiles versus 4 tiles. I'm gonna take the 6 tiles. Because I didn't expect anyone to push with the south wind, but I guess I forgot about the desperation factor, the swipe right on every single person factor. Oops! Please show me some Oradora so I can overtake first here. Or at least bring, oh, 1 Oradora? Is this a Hanemon? This is a Hanemon, but I don't know. Can we bring them down enough? Oh! You might not like it, but this is what peak Riichi Mahjong performance looks like. Holy moly. I do not envy a Crosslord, because not only did we yoink a first place from right underneath them. Wow, we actually got a direct hit. Unbelievable. That stuff just doesn't, like, that usually doesn't happen. People usually play to like crush dreams and you know, play really safely in the South 4 round, right? But not only did we run the absolute F out of them, sorry, phrasing, we are now going to judge their decision making. They are in Tenpai if they discard the 3. I mean, they're in Tenpai no matter what. Oh, friendo. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Was it worth it? The 1,000 points you would have gotten from exhaustive draw? Was it worth it to deal into a Hanemon? A kind of obvious half flush? Not really, but kinda. No. I understand you want to stay in Tenpai for the exhaustive draw. It's not worth it. There's a few 4s on the table. If anything, you should throw the 3, right? Because there's a lot of 4s and 5s visible to you, so I probably don't have a 4-5 weight. But I do, right? This 4 comes from a 4-4-5 shape? Or a 3-4-4, right? Right. Yeah, I think the 3 is a lot safer here. I think the 3 is it's not safe at all, by the way. Like, obviously, the right move is just to discard this. It was recently discarded. You're gonna get away scot-free. Let's look at the wall. So they would have drawn a Northwind after that, and I would have drawn the 8 of characters. 8 of characters doesn't do anything for us. Yeah. And then you have to try to stay in Tenpai or try to get into Tenpai so that the game is not over. Right. Wow, 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 wow. So if you had just played safe, exhaustive draw, the dealer's not in Tenpai, you're walking away with a brand new Nissan Altima. As in, you're going home in first place. Okay, what happens here? You are the dealer. You are the Eggman. Person's probably in Tenpai. They're willing to con. Yeah, that's a good sign that they're in Tenpai. You have 2 Dora, though, which is interesting. A lot of 9s. I don't know what I would do here. You could argue that you could go for like a 7 pairs hand. You have 5, right? 5 pairs? 2 Dora? I don't know. It's just too dangerous. Like, they're in Tenpai. I would throw the 9 here. Oh, they do, and they still deal in. Really? What? I won this hand? Oh, I forgot that I won this hand. Okay, yeah, I would have made that decision too. Okay, what would I do here? Oh, you're about to get judged. You're about to get judged, friend. What is safe here? The 6 is safe, so you could make a Suji read off of the 9. That's risky, though. There's nothing else that's really that safe on the table besides this 6. Just discard the 6. And then discard the Southwind. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Really? I mean, I like that. I like that. And then this player got into 10. That's Mahjong, baby. Wow. They called Riichi. You're just throwing whatever tiles you feel like. I mean, that's safe. This is Suji. And you draw into it. Wow. Extremely lucky. Extremely unlucky and unlucky, right? Respectively. Throw the 9 here, probably. But what are you... Yeah, throw the 9 here. Or the 7. The 7's the more dangerous tile. I think with a sober mind, I'm like, yeah, you throw the 7 here first. Throw the 7, please. Okay, you throw the 9. It doesn't matter, but in moments like this, it's better because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 shapes. You have 5 shapes. I guess the 1, 2 shape is so bad. How bad is it that you might want to just speculate on the 7? I mean, that's true as well. I don't hate this. Throwing the 9 is fine here. It deals in. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. It's like 4 tiles in. They deal into 2 Dora as well. And they were like feeling themselves and oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I want to see the round before the 9 tile terminal draw. Like, okay, so this is us. And like, do we, I just wanted to see everyone else's hand because I don't know if this was the right decision or not. Left Lord has like good shapes, but it's not amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a good hand. Wow, you have a really solid hand. And then what do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Arguably 4 shapes. I mean, it was right to throw this away and not go for orphans, right? Again, if we had drawn like the red dragon or something unique, even with this, we only have 2 completed shapes. It's so bad, dude. I think this is the right call. I don't know. But I genuinely think it was the right call. It ended up working out because look at this. The easiest half flush of all time. And oh my god. This is, I mean, over like thousands of Mahjong games, this is going to happen. The exhaustive draw points are not worth the family farm. It's just not worth the family farm. There's property value there. There's like cows. That's going to do it for today's video. Folks, he's done it. He's reached Nirvana once again. Look at this. Look at this big dipper of a constellation. It's taken us, there was 9 games of famine in the middle of that. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games of famine in that. We're back. I'm never going to lose again. Guilty tiles have gotten over them. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. I cannot stress this enough. Thank you so much for all the kind and funny comments lately and for liking the videos. That genuinely is really meaningful to me. Of course, you can subscribe if you want to see more. Hey, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 4 p.m. PST. You can find that link in the description. Mondays are Mahjong, Wednesdays are Variety, and Fridays are Nancy Drew. You can also chat with us in the Discord. Incredibly kind community. Link is down below. And there's also a VODs channel. Link down below as well. Until next time, please take care of yourself. And please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.